temporarily derailed our train a little bit as we got going there early up at their place in the season last year. But I tell you what, for a larger scale reason, I'm excited about this game tonight because it officially means that it's basketball season. It's here in the Convocation Center. It's gray outside. It's wet outside. It's cold outside. The game tonight, 2 games on Friday night, 3 games on Saturday. It's basketball season, and I'm really looking forward to pulling the curtains back tonight for our women's team and this weekend with our men and women.
There is so much energy here in the Convocation Center to the reason you just shared, but hope springs eternal. A new season. The Nighthawks come in 1-0, Tusculum 2-0, and without question, this is a very different North Georgia squad that we will see this season. Gone are some really big names in the history of this program.
Yeah, we've got like 11-year letter winners that have now moved on. You know, that you always want to play with age. You know, when you play with age, you kind of got to worry about injury and fatigue. And we battled that a little bit last year, but I will tell you what, I will take age and manage injury and fatigue versus youth and still having to find their way through. We definitely have a lot of new faces here in our program, but we also have some returners in Caroline Martin who shouldered a lot of responsibility last year when Abby Franklin's playing on one leg as the team's making a run to the Final Four. So it's interesting to see, it's going to be interesting to see how she pulls back into her scope of work, her lane, what she knows she's good at, where she doesn't have to do 3 people's job, she can just do her job. But in order for that to happen, we're going to need some of these newcomers like Nia Lutz and Kaylee Sticker and Carly Fahey, all 3 Division I transfers, to kind of come in, understand North Georgia culture, and kind of ease into their respective lanes as it relates to team success here for Coach Burston's program.
And that is not a process that happens overnight, regardless of the ability or experience.
Yeah, I mean, that's by evidence of a 1-point win on the road in season opening again at Lee's McRae. That's a game that we probably projected that we would kind of go in and maybe win a little easier, and it was a lot of work on the tail end. We're looking at role definition. It's just going to take some time, but I tell you what, you never discount a Buffy Burston coach basketball team.
No doubt about that. We're going to take a timeout, come back with starting lineups and the opening tip. You are watching North Georgia basketball on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Here in Dahlonega, we treasure our history.
We treasure our waterfalls.
We treasure our wine.
But most of all, we treasure our guests.
We are a family.
We treasure our community.
And we're an experience for you to discover.
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 The heart of the Georgia mountains.
The heart of the Georgia mountains.
Discover the heart of the Georgia mountains.
The mountains are open.
She has her whole life in front of her and already has a world-class heart team behind her. And so does every generation of her family, thanks to Georgia Heart Institute. Every day, our cardiologists, heart surgeons, and vascular surgeons bring breakthroughs that save and improve lives for generations. So whether you need heart care today or in 2073, we'll be here with the very best for your heart. Georgia Heart Institute.
How much longer?
Time now for your starting lineups. First for the Pioneers of Tusculum under head coach Megan Price. Starting number 0, Alyssa Walker, a senior from Maryville, Tennessee. Also in the starting lineup, number 21, Sophie Henry, senior from Sevierville, Tennessee. Number 24, Blair Schultz, a senior from Morristown, Tennessee. And number 33, Jami Thom, a 5'11" grad student, transfer from Barton College. Tusculum with a mark of 2-0 on the season. Now for the Nighthawks of UNG under head coach Buffy Burson. They'll be starting number 2, Nia Lutz, a grad student, a transfer from Wofford. Number 3, Kaylee Sticker, junior from Dawsonville and a transfer from Clemson. Number 21, Josie Earnhardt, the grad student from Raven Gap, Georgia, and a transfer from Spartanburg Methodist. Number 24, Caroline Martin, the 5'7" junior from Cumming. And number 32, Kayla Massip, senior from Plantation, Florida. The Nighthawks at 1-0 on the new season. This their home opener. This was originally scheduled to be the third game of the season, but what was the season opener did not happen.
No, it did not. We Conference Carolina's Peach Belt Conference Challenge Classic, whatever you want to call it, turned into a single game road trip, which is fine. Whatever. We'll figure it out on the back end. A couple of years ago, some weird pandemic thing taught us how to be creative, and scheduling games and moving games and making alterations at the last minute is not new to college athletics, so we will figure it out, and just delayed us by about 24 hours in our start, so is what it is. We're ready to go now.
It is time to hit the hardwood. So glad you've joined us here on the Nighthawk Sports Network. UNG in their home whites. Kayla Massip jumping center, the ball in the air, and the tip controlled by North Georgia. Martin in the corner. Back to Kayla. Lob sticker. Nice pass. But the turnover to Tusculum.
It's a good idea there. You see the two bigs playing together. Nice hard blast cut by Kayla after throwing it into Kaylee. But they'll connect there. That's good action.
First possession for the Pioneers of Tusculum. They really lit it up as we see the ball go over the end line. But last touch by North Georgia. Beyond the arc, their last game, they were very proficient.
Yeah, a lot in just a few more than a lot attempts. Conference Carolina's Player of the Year transferred in as a big there, and if you can play around the perimeter around her right there, 2-point basket, then that's a good formula for the Pioneers.
The first bucket of the ball game, Thom makes it 2-0 Tusculum. Second possession of the night for North Georgia. Caroline Martin works the right side of the lane. No good. Rebound by Thom inside. And Tusculum brings it up. Maya Belton controlling, guarded loosely by Martin. Thom at the wing. Now will put it up just inside the arc, and she has 2 baskets right off the tip.
We've got to take that matchup personal, right?
Yep.
And so regardless if we're that player or not, we got to be able to defend that player.
She really showed her skill in the regional played right here the end of last season. Wide open for 3, Sophie Henry, and it's quickly 7-0 Tusculum. We've not yet played 2 full minutes here in the opening quarter. Long 3 from the wing, right side. Martin's no good. Rebound Thom. Again, Belton controlling. 7:50 and counting first quarter. The drive blocked by Martin. Ball on the floor. Caroline will pick it up. Now gets it ahead to Naya. Back to Caroline. Over it goes to Sticker. Kaylee will hand it to Earnhardt. Closely guarded. Now a wing 3. This one no good. Ball tipped, but into the hands again of Thom. And here come the Pioneers leading 7-0. 7:20 to go. Opening quarter. The gift to Schultz. 3-pointer no good. Rebound taken by Massup and fouled on the play. That'll be the first on Tham.
Good job there by Kayla winning that possession, right? It's just one possession at a time. Win the possession, forced her over the back.
Off balance shot by Lutz, and the Nighthawks are on the board. Took them right at 3 minutes for their first basket of the night. Bam. Guarded by Massup into the lane. Backs in, turns, blocked by Kayla. The whistle, and that stops the clock with 6:44 to go in the first.
Done a great job right there until the swing at the end. Tham definitely wants to get her back to the basket, so she caught it facing up, had to reverse, kind of back her way in. She's way more comfortable with her back to the rim, and then that's her second consecutive move where she's gone over her left shoulder. And so that's something that strategically we'll want to pick up on the bench, is that she wants her back to the basket, defend it early, push her out, and then sit on her left shoulder and make her have layered offense.
9-2 your score. North Georgia trailing with the ball. 6:35 to go, opening quarter. The feed to Sticker. Now gets it back to Lutz. Drives off balance. Shot no good, but there was contact before the shot.
Let's see what we look like here, baseline out offense.
That typically has been very productive in recent years. Lob to Kayla, right back to Lutz in the corner. Earnhardt, Kaylee to
second foul there.
Kaylee to Kayla.
That's going to be a tongue twister throughout the year. Second foul on Tham, though, however. Hurry up, throw it in.
And the lob comes to Kaylee. Bounce pass. Kayla. Massup. Oh, and missed the easy shot. In the paint. Would not go. 9-2 remains the score.
You need to be cognizant that Tham here's got 2 fouls.
Give and go in the basket for Sophie Henry.
Good give and go there by the Pioneers. Got to make her defend this possession.
11-2 in favor of Tusculum. Martin gets it in to Massup at the elbow. Now Lutz works behind the back dribble. The lob to Massup underneath. Shot up, no good. Gets her own rebound and scores. She's gotten some good looks early.
She has. You need to keep that clock running. It's like free offense to be able to play at a person with 2 fouls.
In the corner, long 3 up, good for Sophie Henry. A transfer from Trevecca Nazarene. And it's a 10-point lead for Tusculum. Foul prior to the shot by Naya. They're going to give that foul to Maya Belton, grad student from Blythewood, South Carolina.
With that loose E in there.
Exactly. Blythe with the E. Like Green with an E-ville, Tennessee. Martin in the corner. And a travel just in the ball game, Lacey McCoy. And that brings us to our first timeout of the ball game. We'll take a break as well. It's Tusculum by 10. You're watching North Georgia basketball on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Chick-fil-A of Dahlonega is the presenting sponsor of the Nighthawk of the Week program. From supporting local charities to hosting school spirit nights, Chick-fil-A restaurants are committed to giving back in ways that are most meaningful to their customers. If you're looking for great food nearby, it is Chick-fil-A's pleasure to serve you. United Logistics is a veteran-owned and relationship-driven company with a goal of being an integral part of the community, providing safe transportation and shipping solutions, and being recognized as one of the leading providers of transportation nationwide. Visit unitedlogistics.net for more information. Established in 1984 in nearby Clermont, Georgia, the Chattahoochee Group is a local company that's grown to include construction, streetscaping, modular walls, metal buildings, disposal, concrete, sports field installation, site work, and more. To learn more about the Chattahoochee Group's wide range of project offerings, visit chatgroupinc.com.
It's Tusculum by 10, 14-4 your score with 4:54 to go here in period number one. And Lee, the Pioneers hit the ground running from the opening tip.
Yeah, we knew it was a good basketball team. Those two wins that they put up over the weekend just had great analytics to it. One game they can pound and score. They defend really well. Then the other game they got really hot from behind the arc. A couple you got the Conference Carolinas decorated player, and you've got a transfer from Coastal Carolina, so they've got value. They've got experience on the team.
Just in the ball game, Deidre Cherimond scores. Comes in averaging about 16 a game. Martin from the wing left side answers with a three. (16-7) your score. 4 minutes and change to go here in quarter number one. Sophie Henry, top of the key. Now, long three by Cherimond. This one no good. Ball is free, and the Nighthawks able to come away with it. Martin.
Throw it in. There we go. Now play.
Lacey works inside. Now zips it back. Earnhardt. They are really defending her well. Shot clock at 9. Lacey hands to Naya. That one would not fall.
Good look.
Couple of baskets that just wouldn't fall for North Georgia. That three no good, but a long rebound to Sophie Henry. It's a 9-point lead for Tusculum. 3:21 to go in the first quarter. Long three would not fall for Blair Schultz. There you go. Earnhardt nearly had room. Wanted to pull the trigger, but didn't. Now Kaylee Sanaya. Ball knocked free. Gets it back. Lutz. Hands to Sicker. Bounce pass to Lacey. Works the right side of the lane. Underneath. Shot. Nope. Pass to Sticker. Would not go, but a foul will send her to the line. .251 to play here. Substitution for the Nighthawks. Number 5, Carly Fahey, sophomore from Sewanee, Georgia, transferred from UNC Asheville. Kaylee Sticker puts in the foul shot. 16-8.
Turnover.
Blow the whistle. Second one coming for Kaylee. And again, front rim, backboard, and through. Nighthawks within 7. 2:42 to go, first quarter. Cherimon works in the lane, the shot up and good. No hesitation from her.
No, that was an aggressive play back over her right shoulder. Right shoulder means left-hand finish normally.
She started her collegiate career at the College of Central Florida. Caroline to Kaylee. Turns, shoots from the left elbow, would not fall. Ball tip free. Caroline Martin got there out of nowhere. Lutz, double team, now picks up her dribble, nowhere to go.
Come on.
Bernhardt nearly thought about it. Shot clock at 7. The drive with 4, 3, the shot up would not go for Fahey. And a jump. And on the alternating possession, it will belong to Tusculum. Nine-point ball game, 1:49 to go in the first. Pioneers with the lead and the ball. Sophie Henry guarded by Earnhardt. Now away to Lexi Patty in the ball game. That shot would not go, out of bounds and over to North Georgia. One number change for Tusculum. Melissa Lindsay will be wearing 32 tonight and not 11.
Interesting. Did you just pick that up, or were
I just remembered that my good buddy, our PA announcer, Jim Stewart, passed that along.
Nice.
Appreciate that. Ball tipped out of bounds, and it will stay North Georgia ball. It's always curious how there will be uniform number changes out of the blue.
That's right.
But it happens. Kaylee gets it away to Caroline. 15 to shoot. Nice move. Left side of the lane. Shot up and good.
That's a shot she didn't have last year going left. It was more of a softer pull-up, or she wanted to pass. Right there was a left-handed finish after contact. So that doesn't bode well for people that think they've got a scout on Caroline Martin.
Pass in the corner. 3 is up from Schultz and good. My, oh my.
Good find there, but unfortunately went right through our hands.
40 seconds to go, first quarter. Pass over to Martin on the wing, right side. Trailing by 10. Martin puts it up, would not go, but a foul on the play. By the way, in the ball game, Lizzie Campbell, number 14 for North Georgia, and checking in, number 15, Livy Blackstock. Maybe the sophomore from Jefferson. Caroline so accomplished at the foul line. It's a very economical motion.
Economical is a good. Oh,
one of two. 21-12. Tusculum the lead and the ball. A difference of 2 seconds in the shot clock and the game clock. Lob, Cheremund has room in the lane, and she is 3 for 3. 6 points on the night, and it's 23-12. Final 10 seconds. Martin, top of the key, works the left side of the lane. 5-4, puts it up, and good! With 3 seconds to go, and that will be the last shot of the first quarter. Nighthawks slow out of the gate, but have fought back. They trail 23-14. We'll take a break. You're watching Nighthawk basketball on the Nighthawk.
A staple in downtown Dahlonega, the Smith House Country Store, Restaurant, and Hotel offers various types of accommodations for visitors and has been serving family-style country cooking since 1922, just off the historic Dahlonega Square. Amicalola Propane is locally owned and operated and provides propane sales, service, and repair to farms, homes, and businesses. Amicalola Propane is dedicated to making customers' lives more comfortable, and their knowledgeable staff will help with both residential and commercial propane needs. Walton & Company Realty is dedicated to serving you with all of your real estate needs. Their team of professionals will help you with everything from transaction coordination, marketing, and representing you as a buyer or seller, and has a goal of making your transaction run as smoothly as possible. For more information, visit waltonco.com.
Back we are courtside. Craig Corbin, Lee Glenn, the entire Nighthawk Sports Network team, and seeing the Tusculum Pioneers shooting with great accuracy, getting open looks, and wasted no time with that 7-0 run to start the ball game.
Yeah, that's a tough thing to overcome, but I tell you what, they jumped out of the gate 7-0 and only lead by 9 here after a quarter, so you got to feel like that's a miniature win for North Georgia. That's not something that we're used to, is getting blitzed here in the first quarter in our own facility, so it's a matter of just kind of understanding that there's a lot of basketball left to play, and candidly, you'll look at the number 14 and think that we just got to make more shots, but we really got to guard better.
Right. Opening possession of the second quarter, Nighthawks have it. Ball knocked away, stolen by Tusculum. Sharamond puts it up in the lane, the floater. That's her first miss of the night, but got her own rebound. Schultz will drive, lost the handle, and over it goes to North Georgia.
That will not show up in the box score right there, but you've got a girl that's made a couple threes, and Caroline did a great job of running at her and running her off the three-point line and turning her into a driver where she's maybe a little bit more uncomfortable and ended up getting a turnover. So it's a textbook closeout to the scout by Caroline there.
Three-pointer up, no good by Kaylee. Ball will stay with North Georgia. Earnhardt will inbound along the baseline. Looking for Caroline. Bounces it to her. The tough pass nicely fielded. Move along the baseline. Puts it up and in. That's a classic Caroline Martin move.
It was. It's like an on-ball head fake there. Showed with her eyes that she was going to reverse it and pass it, and then that's just heady basketball IQ there from the vet.
23-16, long three is up and no good. Rebound Martin. That shot came from Lexi Patty, the sophomore from Maryville. Blackstock gets it out. Earnhardt, her first shot of the ball game, and it's a good one. Straightaway three. And don't look now, but it's a 4-point ball game.
Wonderful find by Carly Fahey there. Had an open shot on the catch, on the kick out from Livy, but chose to make the extra pass, and extra pass in basketball analytically always is a reward.
And an offensive foul on number 23, Maya Belton, will give it to North Georgia. And so in the first less than 2 minutes, the Nighthawks have gone on a 7-0 run of their own.
Now we got to square up, not square, but much more comfortable basketball game. So it's just a matter now of kind of settling in and figure out what we need to do defensively, and then how the ball needs to move offensively.
Little contact there by Blair Schultz. Guarding Martin. Caroline drives, goes to her knees, but gets it over to Blackstock. Livy. Now away it goes. Shot up and would not fall for Fahey, but a follow will. And a timeout taken by Tusculum with 7:52 to go here in the second quarter. It's a 2-point ball game. Tusculum 23, North Georgia 21. You're watching North Georgia basketball on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
With 6 locations across Northeast Georgia, Howard Brothers Outdoor Power Equipment and Hardware is trusted by both professional landscapers and residential homeowners for all their outdoor equipment needs. To learn more about the family-owned business that keeps Georgia green, visit howardbrothers.com. Bryan Properties is a commercial real estate brokerage firm serving Northeast Georgia. Located in nearby Cumming, Georgia, Bryan Properties specializes in commercial real estate along the Georgia 400 corridor. For more information on Bryan Properties, visit bryanproperties.net. The UNG bookstore is operated by Barnes & Noble and is located in the Chastity Building beside Starbucks in downtown Dahlonega. Fans and students can visit in person or online at ung.bncollege.com for all your Nighthawk apparel and textbook needs for the upcoming season.
A 9-0 run by North Georgia has made this a one-possession ball game. And Lee, the complexion of this game has changed rather quickly in the first couple of minutes here in the second quarter.
Did you expect that we wouldn't rebound? Right?
Never a doubt.
No, it's just a matter of time with this program. So I'll tell you what, this is a good Tusculum team.
Yeah.
This is a wonderful matchup. This is a March-type matchup. They got a lot of weapons that we're having trouble figuring out how we're going to defend.
Belton in the lane. That basket makes it 25-21. Nice backdoor cut by Martin and the feed from Sticker.
Good second cut action. A lot of people think basketball is passing cut, but a lot of second cut action is when people not involved in the pass or the receipt are moving their body and changing positions. So that's a good connection by the two ladies that have only played together for now, what? This is only their fifth quarter of playing basketball together.
That's hard to comprehend. Nice defense there, shot clock at 7. Bam gets her own rebound, puts it up, no good, scramble, loose ball, foul. On whom will it be called?
Us, and we were a second away from a shot clock violation because although they got 2 shots up on the rim there, Craig, none of them had touched the rim and reset the shot clock. So, man, that's just an unfortunate timing there.
Bam coming back in the ball game for Sharamon. A lot of experience with those two frontline players. And a travel turns it over.
Love seeing our energy, too. You know, it's like we got punched in the mouth a little bit right out of the gate. You see just kind of now that kind of bench energy, and even the players on the floor, you know, a little bit more invested in the contest right now.
Chance to tie or take the lead. Stickler puts it in. Kaylee Sticker makes it 25-all.
Hit him with a jab move there. Got space from the defender with the jab and turned up and rose up and hit the shot.
Nice defense by Sticker. Tips it away. Earnhardt has it. Chance for the first lead of the night for North Georgia. Fahey gives to Earnhardt. Passes. Blackstock corner. 3 would not go. Bounced twice. And that's going to be a foul on Carly Fahey trying to tip the ball to a teammate.
I like it, though. She ducked in there and just tried to create an extra possession. That is a sign of basketball IQ. I'm a big fan of smaller guards that go in and tip a miss back out to the perimeter. Now, you got to be willing to run in transition defense because you might you might ignite transition to the other basket.
Right.
But more times than not, that creates an extra possession.
Tusculum with the ball. Schultz tried to scoop that one up, but it would not go. Pioneers keep it with 5:55 to go until halftime. 25-all. Henry inbounds. That's going to be on Josie. And they'll redo the inbound. The lob taken away. Fahey. Carly, 1-on-2, drives, has it taken away, gets it back. Oh, they said it was on the baseline.
All right, she's playing hard. That's a play hard mistake.
Absolutely.
She got Wolf there. A lot of times, just player running from behind to the backhand or the backhand of the ball handler.
Alyssa Walker out front. Tham at the elbow, right side. Guarded by Sticker. The drive. And a travel.
So right now we're kind of playing small, right? So we've got a Sticker at the 5 who's really got a lot of guard skills.
Right.
So it's potentially pose a defensive matchup against Tam, but we got away there with a turnover. But I like making them guard this lineup.
Sticker corrals it. Guarded loosely by Tham. Puts it up for a 3. Would not fall. Just a little short. Ball tipped, and it'll be North Georgia basketball. Well, Kaylee was so close to hitting that straightaway 3. Just a little shy.
May not show up on paper as a shot that we want in the flow of offense, but I'll tell you what I like about it is the confidence to shoot it.
Take it.
Yeah.
Blackstock drives. Now, Fahey for 3 wouldn't fall. Tham, the weak side rebound. Inside 5 minutes we go. And over the head of Alyssa Walker. Could not bring it in, and we're still tied at 25 all. We've gone a minute and change without anybody scoring.
Good officiating there. One official almost stepped in and called the media timeout, but we'd already burnt that because of the called timeout from Tusculum. So
on their game early in the season. Martin has that one blocked out of bounds by Maya Belton. She was just waiting underneath the basket.
That's okay. That's not going to stop her from driving.
Well, and what's interesting, she was triple teamed, double teamed as she drove, and then Belton was waiting. Inbound comes to Kaylee.
Drive.
Bounce pass. Blackstock too far underneath the backboard. Here comes Tusculum. Fans wanting contact called. 4:25 to play, second quarter, 25 all. Jamie Tham, wide open 3. It is no good. Ball tipped. And that'll be a foul of the second on Belton. Beg your pardon, her third. And she will go to the bench, replaced by Lexi Patty. Who will break the 25 all tie? Martin has it knocked away. Last touched by Blair Schultz. A transfer from Coastal Carolina. A lot of D1 transfers on this floor tonight.
So it's high-level basketball right here. I like the best of Division II against any mid-major.
I agree. Shot clock at 10. Martin with the ball, guarded by Patty. Away it goes to Fahey. Now back to Caroline. Drives the left side and pushed out by Blair Schultz, her numerical counterpart. Inbound comes to Caroline. Boy, that could have been another one on Schultz. 25 all, 3:40 to go, second quarter. Blackstock to Earnhardt. Puts it up for 3 and got it to go off the glass.
Sometimes you need good breaks, or unusual breaks like that.
The bank indeed was open tonight in Dahlonega. Schultz drives, shoots, and scores. That pulls Tusculum to within one. That was the first time that they have trailed all night long.
That was a good move by Schultz there. She drove.
That 3 wouldn't go. Tipped by Blackstock.
And out.
Woo-hoo. Wide open. Earnhardt for a 3 right side. Yes. Josie is dialed in. 31-27, the lead for North Georgia.
Challenge.
At the other end, a 3 goes up and in for Alyssa Walker, the senior transfer from Western Carolina, a former Catamount.
Up near God's country.
Yes, indeed. Drive by Fahey, and the basket, and one.
That's a tough drive. That's a Caroline Martin drive right
Yeah.
there. Drive for the contact and then play off of the contact.
Right. And that is such a difficult concept for so many players to embrace. Foul shot no good. It stays a 3-point ball game, 33-30 with 2:20 to go until the half. Tham away to Walker. Right back to Tham, off the glass and good.
Good step from the Pioneers there.
33-32. Nighthawks by 1 with the ball. Kaylee Sticker away to Caroline Martin, guarded by Schultz. Drive, shoots, good, and 1.
And 3 fouls on Tam.
That is a big foul with less than 2 minutes to go in the second. Tham goes to the bench, replaced by Shermond. Sends Martin to the line, 35-32. And it's good, equaling the largest lead of the night. Tusculum with the ball, down by 4. 1:40 to go until the half. Backing in, Schultz just sort of threw it up there. Off the glass into the hands of Martin. 90 seconds remain. Three-pointer straight away. Martin, no good. Scramble. Look at Martin come in there out of nowhere and is fouled by Sophie Henry. The speed with which Caroline got from the logo into the key to get the loose ball.
Speed is one thing, but fearlessness is another because she's running headfirst into traffic.
A lot of traffic.
That's like a bumped head. But I don't think it bothers her to play with reckless abandon.
That's the term.
But very calculated, right? It's not like she's never out of control.
Right. Got them both. And that is the largest lead of the night for North Georgia, 38-32. Tusculum the ball. Turnaround jumper, Shermond, good. And it's 38-34. Blackstock away to Fahey. Carly drives, stops, and a travel. That pivot foot just didn't stick.
She wanted a back cut there from Livy when she rose, but definitely not Livy's fault. Just got to play. Just got to be a little bit more intentional about getting both feet on the floor on that jump stop.
Drive shot, no good. Rebound, Fahey.
She's aware of the wolf now.
Yeah. Did a nice job to shield herself. Blackstock drives, traffic. The pass to Sticker, knocked away, scramble, and Shermond comes away with it. 34 seconds to play, 38-34 your score. North Georgia on top, Tusculum with the ball. Lexi Patty controlling, guarded by Martin. They're going to call a foul on Earnhardt. Stops the clock with 22 seconds left.
When we play little like this, you got to be physical in the ball screen like that.
Yeah.
Or we just switch it. So I think this is a switchable ball screen here. Let's see how we choose to defend it.
A split seconds difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Shot clock at 7-6. Ball knocked away by Martin. Out of bounds. It will stay Tusculum ball. But a nice job to knock away the pass. And hustling to check in, Lacey McCoy replacing Earnhardt. Final 5.9 seconds, 4 on the shot clock. The drive, Schultz blocked by Martin, out of bounds. And there'll only be 1 second left on the shot clock for Tusculum.
Oh. Good catch here. See what they run. You think they're aware? Or
Doubt it.
Looking at the game clock.
Game clock, I'm guessing. And that one no good. and should have been a shot clock violation anyway. We're at the half. An entertaining first half of basketball. A red-hot start by Tusculum. The comeback in the second quarter by North Georgia. And the Nighthawks have a 38-34 lead at the break. We will step aside and be back with our thoughts and some numbers from the first half of this contest. You are watching North Georgia basketball right here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Leadership is fueled by vision and passion. Leadership is service with empathy, creativity, and integrity. Leadership is seeking continuous improvement for yourself and your community. Since 1873, the University of North Georgia has prepared generations of civic, professional, and military leaders. Today, UNG is a leading regional university that serves students across 5 campuses and online, with educational pathways ranging from associate degrees to doctoral programs. And as one of only 6 senior military colleges in the nation, UNG holds designations as a state leadership institution and as the Military College of Georgia. UNG's national reputation and student profile are growing stronger each year, and we remain focused on student success and academic excellence at all levels. Across UNG, our incredible faculty and staff are scholars and mentors who inspire service, inquiry, and creativity. And resume-building experiences help each student fulfill their potential. We know the value of determination and teamwork in and out of the classroom, and this spirit pushes our students to excel on the field, serve our communities, and explore the world. When the day is done, the real measure of our success lies in who our graduates become. Outstanding leaders for a diverse and global society. The University of North Georgia.
She has her whole life in front of her and already has a world-class heart team behind her. And so does every generation of her family, thanks to Georgia Heart Institute. Every day, our cardiologists, heart surgeons, and vascular surgeons bring breakthroughs that save and improve lives for generations. So whether you need heart care today or in 2073, we'll be here with the very best for your heart. Georgia Heart Institute.
When I reflect back to what the University of North Georgia brought to me, how it prepared me for my career, that leads me to give back.
Our donors have had an incredible impact on the University of North Georgia.
A friend of mine called and told me about the Eagle Fund, and having an opportunity to see the Corps of Cadets, it just brought things alive to me, and I felt like I needed to get involved.
One of my favorite things to do as a dean is working with donors, helping people find what they're passionate for and how that fits with what we're doing in the college. And I have found out that when you do that, it's really a win-win for everyone.
There aren't many institutions that can claim to have 150 years under their belt. The history is absolutely phenomenal. To look at all the different names we've had, to look at now 5 campuses, and yet each campus has their own traditions, their own climate, their own culture, and to be able to merge those together into one, which has done tremendous things for economic development for our entire region.
We are preparing that workforce. We know that many of them want to stay in the area, and we know that by providing talent for the area, we are making a difference.
Not only do we benefit from a healthcare standpoint, but our entire community benefits as the graduates that are coming from UNG are contributing to this very vibrant, growing region.
When you have a community that embraces the university and the university embraces the community, there's so much magic that happens. And we've got to instill to the local community that we're here for them and that we want them to be here for our students.
When donors get engaged, it really elevates the university. I think about the Cottrells. These are individuals who feel passionate about the things they give to.
I have witnessed over my many years, our donors who get involved with our students directly impact them from sage advice to direct financial support. The role of our donors has really been phenomenal, and it is critically important to our future.
The donors like the Cottrells and hundreds more have done so much to preserve the integrity, the quality, and the future of this great institution.
Congratulations on 150 years.
It's absolutely wonderful, and we should be very, very proud of our institution and what it stands for.
Our donors are that bedrock of excellence from which we build.
To me, the scholarships are enduring. They're going to be here from here on out.
As we look back on donors over our 150-year history, their impact will be felt for the next 150 years.
Greatness. Greatness is defined as striving to succeed. It is giving everything you have to achieve your goals. It's not defined by the numbers of games you lose, the numbers of shots you miss, but it's the risk in failing that will define your greatness. You earn it by showing up early, by pushing yourself every day, by working harder than everyone else. And when you've reached that point of giving up, you don't. Most people are good, others are great. Find your greatness.
Celebrating 150 years and having a sesquicentennial is not something that many institutions can claim. It's a time for us to reflect on our history, but to also project on what more can we do to help students make sure they're successful and they graduate.
We all know how important education is to one's life because it determines what kind of career you can have.
Scholarships make all the difference.
College has always been, something that we were worried about, but because of the scholarship, I'm able to play the sport I love and not worry about financials.
Scholarships to me have helped so much in my experience here.
It's definitely done wonders for me, set me up for success.
We recruit strong students, and it's our job to make them better prepared for their next step in their education and their careers.
When the water rises, all ships rise. That's what happens when more and more people can get higher education, then go on to succeed and become responsible citizens.
It relieves a lot of pressure.
It is a stress reliever for when you're taking difficult classes, and that's what really got me through this semester, I would say.
Scholarships have helped take the burden of paying for college and helped me out with getting certifications for cyber. If you had to work your entire college career, I don't think you would have ever gotten the college experience I've gotten.
Scholarships are really critical. The importance of it is that you will provide opportunities for more people to go to college and to finish college because so many of these students do not have the wherewithal to go to college.
It would be very hard for me to get an education and play the sport I love without the scholarship.
If you don't have those scholarships, you see students not returning because they can't come up with $300. The stories can be heartbreaking.
If I didn't receive scholarships, my college experience would not be anything what it is today.
If I didn't have scholarships, I would have to pick up a full-time. And because of that, I wouldn't probably be able to experience the clubs or the organizations I've been a part of.
Thank you so very much to all of those who have supported the university, sometimes monetarily, but also with their service, with their dedication, with their advice. It's all greatly appreciated and very much needed.
If I could say anything to the donors, it would just be thank you. You've taken a huge weight off my shoulders, allowing me to get the full experience of college and put my passions first.
I'm very thankful for the scholarship. It's been a great experience, and I've learned a lot of lessons also.
I have a good time here.
The memories that I've had, it's going to last me a lifetime. I cannot believe I'm leaving here. Not ready for it.
Absolutely love this place. I definitely would not be the man I am without it. I'm excited to come back as an alumni and hopefully one day be in the financial position to do the exact same thing these scholarship donors are doing.
Here in Dahlonega, we treasure our history.
We treasure our waterfalls.
We treasure our wine.
But most of all, we treasure our guests.
We are a family.
We treasure our community.
And we're an experience for you to discover.
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 The heart of the Georgia mountains.
The heart of the Georgia mountains.
Discover the heart of the Georgia mountains.
The mountains are open.
Back here at the Convocation Center, Craig Corbin, Lee Glenn, the Nighthawk Sports Network team home opener for the Nighthawks under Coach Buffy Burson. This, the sixth meeting between these two programs. North Georgia with a 3-2 advantage in that series. But you look back, Lee, we talked ever so briefly in the open about the last time that these two teams played at Tusculum last year. December the 8th of 21. The 38 points that North Georgia has at the half tonight, all they got the entire game the last time they played Tusculum.
That's a good point. We dang near almost equaled that output in the second quarter alone.
Yeah.
Because what do we have, 12 at half?
12 at the end of the first quarter.
Yeah, so that's 26. So, I tell you what, Tusculum guard's a little bit unique than most teams. So like they're going to make you play over the top. All right, so they're not going to get out and over pressure the basketball. They're not going to work too terribly hard in the passing lanes to thwart your ball reversals. So you've really got to play over the top of them. They want you to shoot over the top, or you've got to play through the middle. For the last 6 years here, we've gone high-low, thrown it into Julianne Sutton, who's arguably one of the best bigs passer that we've seen.
Yeah.
And then that equals like a paint touch. Like in the men's game, a paint touch is people just putting their head down and driving and dishing and kicking. Well, for the last 6 years here within our program, it's throw it into the middle. You can't leave her on an island by herself, so it brings help from someplace, and then you just attack where that help came from. So right now we're just kind of going through a situation where we're trying to figure out how do we make the ball get into the paint, and then better yet, how do we make it require help?
Right.
And if it's not going to bring a second defender or at least a second look in, we've got to be able to score that. So early in the first half here, Caroline Martin kind of took over with getting paint touches where she just went for the contact, absorbed it, and finished. Carly Fahey did it once, right? Kaylee Sticker got in there and did the same thing as well. But I think you're going to see the best value for us offensively when here in the second half, if they keep allowing us to throw it to the post, if we can make it come out of that catch and be a little bit more efficient instead of into the post, out to the perimeter, and then the defense resets.
Right.
It does us no good. We got to keep paint touch on paint touch. So I'm pretty sure that's the offensive adjustment. And then defensively, we talked about really at the end of the first quarter, we said that we just got to guard better. Gave up, 26 points in 24, 26 in the first quarter.
Yeah.
And then we kind of settled in.
Yeah.
Tusculum dealing with a minor amount of foul trouble, but which we identified and are taking it at those players. So it's kind of a coaching chess match here to see which team will impose their will. But I tell you what, I'm just proud of the fact that we got raced out of the gate and were able to respond.
That 7-0 run by Tusculum to open the ball game and led 11-2 not long thereafter. Nighthawks did answer with a 9-0 run in the second quarter. The largest lead was 6 points, if memory serves, looking at the hieroglyphics, at 38-32, and it stands as a 4-point lead here at the break, 38-34. It's been interesting with the new faces on this team for Coach Burston and company to see how the chess moves are made, to your point, within that roster.
They haven't figured it out yet.
Yeah.
And it's not going to necessarily happen in the next 20 minutes. It's going to take 4, 5, 6 games.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think that we're playing a wonderful non-league schedule that will prepare us for Peach Belt Conference play. But it's going to take a while. Mm-hmm. It's going to take a while for players to identify what their role is on the offensive end, and then how they collectively play defense together on the defensive end. Right now, we've got a couple players that are just guarding their man and trying not to make a mistake in the role they've been assigned. Mm-hmm. And I don't think that we're looking at it as how the parts connect. A couple high ball screens, just simple middle-of-floor high ball screens, that we miscommunicate what our ball screen defense is. They turn the corner and go shoot like a one-legged layup. Mm-hmm. That just can't happen in the game of college basketball. We've got to be a little bit more intentional about protecting the charge circle and protecting the rim. So it was a wonderful adjustment after getting punched in the mouth. But this is going to be a process, to your point, that's going to take a few games.
The evolution will continue. We're just about ready for the third quarter of action. And it will be Tusculum ball. And immediately in front of our broadcast position courtside, inbounded by Alyssa Walker. And Henry with the ball. Tham, Jamie holding at the left elbow, trying to get rid of it. Now Schultz will drive, bounce pass right back to Jamie, shot up, no good, got her own rebound, and scores. There's a reason she was the Conference Carolina's Player of the Year.
There is. And interesting starting second half lineup for us. We got Kaylee Sticker at the 5. So we're going back and playing small. Livy Blackstock in the lineup. And so the challenge here will be Kaylee guarding the big. She gets the Tham assignment. But we got to help her on the perimeter and pressure the basketball just a touch more so the throw-ins aren't quite that easy.
Tusculum with the ball, down 2. Tham on the perimeter, gets it in to Walker, turns, shoots over Earnhardt, no good. Rebound Martin, here comes Caroline on the move. Drives, shoots, contact, ball out of bounds, no foul. And it will stay North Georgia ball.
I think we got a little lucky there. Caroline, number 1, put her shoulder down. Could have been a whistle there, but I'm not sure the defender touched the ball. Regardless, we'll take it.
Earnhardt takes the inbound pass. Now picks up her dribble, hands it to Caroline. Sets a nice screen, shot up, no good. And Tusculum has it. Chance to tie or take the lead with a 3. Out front, Sophie Henry in between the circles. Now right side to Belton, playing with those 3 fouls. Inside, tied now at 38. Jamie Tham. Her 10th point of the night. 3-pointer at the other end for number 3, Kaylee Sticker.
Wonderful catch in rhythm jump shot from the trail position. Tusculum has noticed that we are not switching on the we're switching a good bit, but not with Sticker, and so they're screening Littles against Sticker, and then we're not doing a good job of fighting through and showing to that screen.
Back-to-back buckets for Tham. Blackstock has it blocked by Belton. 41-40 your score, and Kayla Bassett will check in for Blackstock.
Now she'll probably get the Tham assignment now and moves Kaylee back to the 4.
Ball tipped away and last touched by Caroline. And so Tusculum with an opportunity to retake the lead here, trailing by 1. 7:54 to go in the third. Home opener for North Georgia. Schultz, top of the key, works the right side of the lane. Blocked by Massup. Nice smile on Kayla's face after that block.
That's where her value is. We don't need her to score 50 in a game. We need her just to take personal guarding the best big on the floor.
Inbound comes to Tham, right back into the hands of Henry. Long three by Belton did not quite get there, and out of bounds to North Georgia.
That's a tough shot to come off a curl like that. Momentum going away from the basket. Didn't quite get her shoulder square. That's a tough shot to make.
Well behind the line.
Yeah.
Fahey works down the line. And the pass right into the hands of Schultz. Out front, Henry. Still 41-40. 7:07 to go, third quarter. Martin loosely guarding Henry. Now around a screen from Tham. Schultz with 5, 4, 3, 2. Now it is Sophie Henry who banks it in, and Tusculum retakes the lead at 43-41.
All right, we're now even on the skinny shot clock bank-in threes. There you go. Got to go in.
Massup, up and in.
That's right, got to go in. Ball's got to go in and touch the paint.
Tied at 43. 6:24 to go, third quarter. Belton well out on the right wing. Around the horn they go. And that was an air ball right to Massup. Sophie Henry off the mark with that shot. Caroline Martin. Now Massup, top of the key, works on Tham, right side of the lane, stops, puts it up, would not go! Oh my! Wound up more open than she thought. 5:55 to play in the third, tied at 43. Schultz to Tham. Now back it goes, behind the back dribble. Shot clock at 10, down low, out of bounds. Last touched by Kayla. Did she? It will be Tusculum ball. Lutz back in the ball game, replacing Sticker. Sophie Henry to inbound along the baseline. Does so to Belton. Puts it up from 15. No good. Rebound on the weak side for Lutz. She'll drive. Stop. Now Fahey. Earnhardt thought about it. Drive. Shoots. Scores!
When Josie is showing the three and driving, that makes you kind of question how hard you're going to close out. But Nighthawks got caught sleeping there in defensive transition.
And the answer, the basket from Walker. And we're tied again at 45. Caroline calls out the play in between the circles. Looks to her right. Picks up the dribble away to Fahey. Now Lutz, top of the key. Earnhardt drives the lane. Shot is up. Would not go. Got her own rebound. 0 for 2 that time.
That's okay.
Down the floor. 4:44 to play here in the third. Tied at 45, and we have an official timeout. You're watching North Georgia basketball on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
She has her whole life in front of her and already has a world-class heart team behind her. And so does every generation of her family, thanks to Georgia Heart Institute. Every day, our cardiologists, heart surgeons, and vascular surgeons bring breakthroughs that save and improve lives for generations. So whether you need heart care today or in 2073, we'll be here with the very best for your heart. Georgia Heart Institute.
I need to try it first.
Wouldn't it
it be awesome if you could buy your next vehicle without going to the dealership? Now you can with Beaver Direct. It's fast and really simple. Log into BeaverToyotaComing.com, click on Beaver Direct, quietly shop from hundreds of vehicles, obtain a credit approval and trade appraisal in
Nighthawks and Pioneers knotted at 45. We have 4:44 to go in the third, and this one has really turned into a great early season matchup.
Yeah, these are two teams that I think have the potential to be playing into March. It'll be interesting to see how Tusculum moves on and goes and does in the SAC, and obviously us in the Peach Belt Conference.
Pioneers with the ball. Belton, straightaway shot, no good. Massup clears the board. Now Caroline Martin will bring it up. Lightning fast, but no good on the shot. Schultz the other way for Tusculum.
Worried too much right there about trying to get the contact and less about going and finishing first.
Nearly a steal by Massup. Fahey goes to the floor, no good on the steal attempt. Now open on the right side, three-pointer good for Alyssa Walker. 48-45 Tusculum. Fahey with the ball. Now Massup loosely guarded. Backdoor cut. Martin for two. That's the second time she's done that tonight. At the other end, three-pointer no good. Martin, the easy rebound. Nighthawks within a point, 48-47 with the ball. 3:20 to play in quarter number 3. Lutz to Martin. Drives on Schultz, puts it up, would not go. Massup the rebound. Ball knocked away, no call. Tusculum has it. At the other end, Walker stops, collects herself, and makes it a three-point Tusculum lead at 50-47. Massup in the key, away to Martin. Caroline drives to the paint, floater up, no good. Massup the rebound, puts it up with the left hand, and it scores.
Another good quality of a big is to be serviceable and create just stick-back twos. You know, you want 2 or 3 of those a game, so job for Kayla here, settling in.
Meanwhile, Kaylee Sticker gets ready to check in. Schultz has it blocked by Martin. Tusculum will keep it. Sticker will check in. Massup a breather. 2:17 to go in the third. A 1-point Tusculum lead.
Second time she's driven and showed that soft shoulder.
Quick shot from Tham, no good. Battle inside, and they're going to call a jump. And on the alternating possession, it will be North Georgia ball. Lutz inbounds to Fahey. We'll bring it all the way across. Schultz trying to deny Martin the ball. Nice job by Carly to get it to her. 13 to shoot. Martin down the lane, shot up and good.
Well, Horns look, she can go either way on that. With shooters in the corner, that's really tough to defend because you don't really have a place to bring your help side from.
51-50, Nighthawks back on top. 1:36 to go in the third. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound, Sticker. Kaylee will bring it up herself. Stops, pops for three. Foul on Tham! And that'll be a 3-shot foul for Kaylee.
She talked him into that.
Well done.
They say they're not giving her the shot.
Oh, my goodness. I'm shocked. Absolutely. Coach Burson said she was shooting. Wow. I am amazed at that. Earnhardt with the ball. Stops. Now back to Kaylee. Lutz. Nia drives, stops, turns. Back out to Fahey. Shot clock at 6. Earnhardt had it blocked. Came down with the ball. And here comes Tusculum. Down 1. 1:01 to go in the third. Schultz. And she traveled. Much to her dismay.
Let's get a good look here.
Inside a minute left, third quarter. Up by 1. Martin thought about it on the wing. Now to Lutz. Out front. Earnhardt, Lutz. 14 to shoot. Nia will drive the lane. Stop. Nothing doing. Turns around and gets the roll. That was a tough shot.
Yeah, it was. After 2 pivots, right? I think she was pivoting to give the back cutter time out of the corner. The back cutter kind of delayed, so she went ahead and had to put that up. Nice soft touch that hit rim backboard in.
53-50. Final 15 seconds. There's a split-second difference in the shot clock and the game clock. The feed to Sharamon. The basket goes and the foul, and we could be tied yet again in just a flash.
Hung up a little bit in the ball screens. Got to decide how we're going to defend them. Are we switching? Are we keeping?
Deidre Sharamon trying to complete the three-point play does, and we're knotted yet again at 53 all. 4, 3, 2 seconds. Martin with the ball, drives, shoots, would not go at the buzzer. Oh, so close. What a game, 53-53. North Georgia and Tusculum don't go away. You're watching North Georgia basketball on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Chick-fil-A of Dahlonega is the presenting sponsor of the Nighthawk of the Week program. From supporting local charities to hosting school spirit nights, Chick-fil-A restaurants are committed to giving back in ways that are most meaningful to their customers. If you're looking for great food nearby, it is Chick-fil-A's pleasure to serve you. United Logistics is a veteran-owned and relationship-driven company with a goal of being an integral part of the community, providing safe transportation and shipping solutions, and being recognized as one of the leading providers of transportation nationwide. Visit unitedlogistics.net for more information. Established in 1984 in nearby Clermont, Georgia, the Chattahoochee Group is a local company that's grown to include construction, streetscaping, modular walls, metal buildings, disposal, concrete, sports field installation, site work, and more. To learn more about the Chattahoochee Group's wide range of project offerings, visit chatgroupinc.com.
And back we are. Craig Corbin, Lee Glenn, 53 all your score. North Georgia and Tusculum in a fantastic matchup. Ball will be inbounded at midcourt. Alyssa Walker does so to Sophie Henry, and the final 10 minutes of this matchup underway.
About getting their money's worth tonight. There's some good college basketball right here.
100%. Sharamon nearly lost the handle, got it back, blocked! But the follow will go. And Tusculum in front, 55-53. Fahey away to Earnhardt. Josie drives into the lane, stops. In the corner to Fahey. Carly behind the back dribble, goes baseline, stops, sticker, 10-footer, good!
Josie had missed it. Who can muster up enough stops here, consecutive stops, to stretch out. First team to stretch out here is definitely going to hold the advantage going into the last few minutes.
Three-pointer from the wing, barely touches anything for Schultz. And it's 58-55 with 8:50 to go in the ball game. Tusculum on top, and a steal by Schultz. Drives on Martin, and Caroline knocks it away on the drive. Blackstock back in the ball game. Lutz to the bench. Inbound to Schultz. Knocked away. Stolen by Earnhardt. Took it right away from Schultz. Up ahead. Blackstock underneath. And that's going to be a foul on Alyssa Walker. .8:34 to go in the ball game. He will inbound along the baseline. Does so in the corner to Blackstock. Now Earnhardt. Guarded by Henry. And contact. That'll be on Schultz. .20 on the shot clock for North Georgia. Fahey will inbound. Does so to Blackstock. Livy drives, now stays out on the wing. Shot clock at 10. Kaylee to Josie with 5, 4, 3. Open is Blackstock for a 3. Wouldn't go. Rebound to Tusculum and Sophie Henry. 2 minutes gone here in quarter number 4. A 3-point lead for the Pioneers. With the ball, Belton to Schultz, to Henry. Sophie backs up toward midcourt, guarded by Blackstock. High post, Walker. Now to Schultz with 5, 4, 3. Walker couldn't shoot it. Shermond will at the buzzer, no good. And a shot clock violation gives it to the Nighthawks. Livy Blackstock will inbound with 7.5 minutes to go in the ball game. Caroline Martin guarded by Schultz. Drives the left side, nothing there. Tries again, knocked away, out of bounds, and it is Tusculum ball.
Schultz is doing a better job here in the second half of taking away Caroline's initial drive.
Markedly better. .704 to go. Schultz. And on the sideline was the heel of Sophie Henry. And that gives it to the Nighthawks. But not before a timeout is taken. 7:01 to go, and we'll take one as well. Tusculum 58, North Georgia 55. You're watching
A staple in downtown Dahlonega, the Smith House Country Store, Restaurant, and Hotel offers various types of accommodations for visitors and has been serving family-style country cooking since 1922, just off the historic Dahlonega Square. Amicalola Propane is locally owned and operated and provides propane sales, service, and repair to farms, homes, and businesses. Amicalola Propane is dedicated to making customers' lives more comfortable, and their knowledgeable staff will help with both residential and commercial propane needs. Walton & Company Realty is dedicated to serving you with all of your real estate needs. Their team of professionals will help you with everything from transaction coordination, marketing, and representing you as a buyer or seller, and has a goal of making your transaction run as smoothly as possible. For more information, visit waltonco.com.
The battle wages on. 58-55. Tusculum leads with 7 minutes and a second to go here in Dahlonega, the season home opener for North Georgia. 1-0 after the victory up in Banner Elk versus Lees McRae. Tusculum at 2-0. And I'm convinced, after having seen them tonight, they will certainly be one of the better teams North Georgia faces all year long.
Yeah, they got the players put together pretty well.
Sticker, and that's going to be a foul on Sharamond. First personal on Deidre. Stops the clock with 6:49 to go. Fahey will inbound along the baseline. Shot clock at 20. Kaylee takes it, hands it to Caroline, and a foul. Is it on Schultz?
Mm-hmm.
Third personal.
Right now is when you drive it at her.
Earnhardt into Blackstock. Livy works to the left side. Hands to Caroline. Guarded a little more loosely now by Schultz. The lob to Fahey, or Sticker, beg your pardon, in the lane. Gets the friendly roll.
Like the little turnaround J there by Kaylee. Got to be able to cut off of that too so she can pass, because I don't want her to have to score that every time, but she's got such deft touch on that little 10-foot fadeaway.
That was a beautiful, easy shot. 58-57, 6:16 to go in the fourth quarter. Tusculum by one. Tham back in for Sharamond. And what a luxury for Coach Megan Price to have those two players, Sharamond and Tham, to use interchangeably. Not a lot of drop-off either way.
I like the sub for sub there, sending Kayla in to guard her. It just kind of identifies her as, hey, this is your role.
Yeah. Schultz, open three, would not go. Rebound, Massip. Chance to retake the lead here for North Georgia. Martin brings it across half court and away to Kaylee. In the lane to Kayla. Back to Kaylee. Sticker for three. Oh, it would not fall. What a good look, but it just wouldn't stay in.
Step back three.
Belton, air ball. A quick trigger from Belton a couple of times tonight.
She's not afraid.
Nope. If it feels like leather, shoot it. Still a 1-point Tusculum lead. Martin, the lob to Massip. Kayla, spin move, shot would not go. Rebound to Tham. That was a lightning quick move by Kayla.
She's got to know that she's got the trigger to do that. Gotta keep doing that.
The lob to Tham. Guarded by Massip. Nothing going there. Alyssa Walker, no good. Kaylee retrieves it. Inside 5 minutes we go. Nighthawks down one with the ball. Bounce pass to Martin at midcourt. Caroline. Nice screen from Massip. The shot is up and in. Wow. Just wow. 59-58. Schultz at the other end, no good. Long rebound, Tham. Back around they go. Schultz will try it again. Same result, no good. Here come the Nighthawks, up by one, 59-58, 4:20 to play. Earnhardt, three left side, you bet. And Josie Earnhardt has put the Nighthawks up with 4:15 to go. It's a 4-point lead for North Georgia. You're watching North Georgia basketball on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
With 6 locations across Northeast Georgia, Howard Brothers Outdoor Power Equipment and Hardware is trusted by both professional landscapers and residential homeowners for all their outdoor equipment needs. To learn more about the family-owned business that keeps Georgia green, visit howardbrothers.com. Bryan Properties is a commercial real estate brokerage firm serving Northeast Georgia. Located in nearby Cumming, Georgia, Bryan Properties specializes in commercial real estate along the Georgia 400 corridor. For more information on Bryan Properties, visit bryanproperties.net. The UNG bookstore is operated by Barnes & Noble and is located in the Chastity Building beside Starbucks in downtown Dahlonega. Fans and students can visit in person or online at ung.bncollege.com for all your Nighthawk apparel and textbook needs for the upcoming season.
As the teams come back on the floor, a meeting at the replay screen. 4-point lead for North Georgia, 62-58. It may perhaps be a question of if that was a 3 or a 2. We'll see if they share what they were looking at. Perhaps not.
What are we looking at? He didn't bite.
Nope. Was not a taker, but you tried.
I did.
You tried.
No avail. Whatever it was, it didn't change anything. Right?
It did not. So that's good, I think. Tusculum on the ball, down 4. 4 minutes to play in the ball game. A near steal by Blackstock, but she will be whistled for a foul. It was a gallant effort. That would have been a deflating turnover for Tusculum right out of the timeout. Sophie Henry around to Schultz. Drives down the lane. Swatted by Massip. Get that out of here.
Unfortunately, she's just got to learn how to wall up there. Because she's going to give such a power play to the game, but
still provides a scoring opportunity.
No doubt.
Schultz, the first, is up and in.
She's such a heady player.
Yeah.
But right there, I like our chances against a wall.
Right. First good, second one no, but an offensive board. Tham misses. Loose ball, scramble. Fahey comes out of there. Out to Martin. 2-on-2, 3-on-2. Martin up. Would not go. But a foul sends her to the line.
She almost pool cued that one in there.
Yeah.
She's got that kind of
some of the English that she puts.
It's like clockwork.
Yeah.
Spin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be like a lower left side cue ball shot. Yeah.
It would. I'm not a. If I went lower left on the cue ball would go 45 degrees to the right.
Martin got one, and it's 63-59.
Got a big stop right here.
3 minutes, 33 seconds to go in the ball game. Sophie Henry, loosely guarded by Earnhardt. Away to Walker, tightly guarded by Sticker. Now Schultz fakes, drives, and a nice kick save.
Saved
by
the basket.
Yeah.
Saved the basket.
Yep. Kick save and a beauty by Kayla. Stops the clock, 3:18 to go. A 4-point lead. We'll keep it right here. This is a contest that can change so rapidly given the ability by both teams to hit quick baskets, to hit quick threes. A 4-point lead is extremely insignificant.
These two teams, right, have found a way to defend. You know, you're thinking like in the first 4 minutes of this game, wow, first to 80, we're going to win this thing.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, this is a physical, not necessarily well communicated defensively, but at least they're out there trying to displace the offense as to what they're intentional about not letting the offense get easy offense. When was the last time there was just, without a player falling down, or a contested three, when was the last easy basket you can remember? Just like a layup or just like a little jumper that you know we're going to make?
It's been a while.
I can't think of one. I mean, everything at the rim is well contested.
Yep. Teams are back on the floor. Easy basket for Tham. Goodness gracious. Wide open on the inbound, and it's 63-61. 3 minutes and 7 seconds to go. Martin on the wing left side. Schultz defends. Caroline drives.
Tusculum has found that we have yet to identify or commit to how we're going to defend a guard screening for a big.
It will be Caroline Martin to the line. Free throws are always important, but they always seem more important the later in the game it is. And Martin hits the first. Preseason all Peach Belt Conference selection for North Georgia. And got them both. And I think a well-deserved recognition for her.
For preseason all-conference?
Yep.
Oh, there's no doubt about that, partner. If she's not one of the 5 best players in the league, then I'm sorry for who all's got to play the Peach Belt Conference.
Around the horn they go. Belton, she'll shoot it, and she will not hit anything. That was woefully off the mark, and I mean woefully off the mark.
All right, here we go.
4-point lead, 2:41 to go. Be nice.
Free throws here. Got to get free throws out of this possession.
Mass up top of the key. Lobs to Caroline. Guarded now by Sophie Henry. Shot clock at 10. Caroline, right side, drives, kicks. Earnhardt, 3. It's off the mark, no good. Loose ball, right to Caroline Martin. She puts it up, no good. Loose ball. Kayla goes to the floor, gets it, and draws contact from Alyssa Walker. So with Schultz playing with 4 fouls, they pulled her off of Martin.
That's I would too. That's good coaching.
Mass up at the line. That one no good. Still 65-61, 2:09 to play. Second one from Kayla on the money. Approaching the 2-minute mark here in the fourth quarter. Belton, top of the key. Schultz, long shot, no good. And Kayla walks the tightrope for the rebound. Lead pass for Earnhardt, gets it, puts it up, and is fouled by Sophie Henry.
We got lucky there.
I didn't think that pass was going to make it.
The oomph behind the pass was one thing, but just the pass in general itself. Let's just burn a possession here, right?
Up by 5, Earnhardt makes it a 6-point lead with 1:51 to go. And that equals the largest lead of the night for North Georgia, 68-61. Schultz drives on Massip, nothing doing, wraparound pass to a wide open Jamie Tham.
I'll tell you what, teams in the SAC, if you're watching this on Synergy at some point, you better figure out how to guard ball screens involving littles and cross screens to Tham. Because if you're not committed to how you're going to screen or defend a little screening for a big, if you're in between, these girls will make you pay.
80 seconds to go, 68-63. North Georgia on top with the ball. Fahey in the corner. Kicks out front to Sticker. Now 7 to shoot. Earnhardt with 5, 4, drives, shoots, no good. Massive battles for the rebound, but Tham takes it. 1:03 to go. Schultz Now baseline jumper Walker would not go, out of bounds, and it stays Tusculum ball with 57.4 to play. What a matchup between the Nighthawks and the Pioneers. Timeout on the floor.
They're trying to figure out who is out on?
They are at the screen again.
All right,
the initial call was Tusculum ball.
I know we're on top of this.
Yep.
Last time out of a break or timeout, baseline out for Tusculum was we asked when was the last time there was easy offense?
And that was
That's the answer. It was a back screen by a little, who was probably going to get screen-to-screener action.
Right.
But Tam going to the back block.
Right.
Threw it to her layup right over our head. So we need to be prepared to defend blocks first, regardless of what the action is to get to those blocks. And we want the basketball inbounded up above the three-point line.
Yep. Tam, the leading scorer in the ball game for Tusculum with 16 on the night. And leading scorer for North Georgia, Caroline Martin, with 26 to her credit.
9 this half, had 17 at halftime. That's a testament to Tusculum finding a way to take that strength. So basketball is layers. So you're peeling the layers back on the onion.
Right.
So our first layer was really, really good.
Mm-hmm.
Now we got to figure out a way. What's next?
Right.
What's next when teams figure out Caroline's drive tendencies? Now here in this first game I've seen them live play, I've seen a little bit of go left to contact and finish. That's going to be that's going to make that a much taller order. They flipped it here, Craig?
And they change in possession. It will be North Georgia ball. So the examination, and that will be answered with another timeout by Tusculum. We'll keep it right here, 30-second timeout. 57.4 to go, so the determination was made that instead of Pioneer ball, it will be Nighthawk ball. Up 5 with possession. Nighthawks have only committed 2 fouls. Have 2 timeouts remaining. It'll be Kaylee Sticker to inbound. Full court defense by the Pioneers. The lob comes to Fahey, right back to Kaylee. And over it goes to Caroline. Earnhardt. Shot clock at 20, game clock at 47. Fahey guarded by Schultz. The lob to Sticker. Kaylee drives and is fouled. If it's on Schultz, it's not. It's on Belton. And that is the 5th on Belton.
2 shots here.
The first of 4 Pioneers with 4 personal fouls to reach that 5th. And the golden ticket to the bench. Kaylee with 2 coming here at the foul line.
The next Nighthawk Sports Network production will be in the UNG Women return to action this weekend. And the Nighthawk hosts the 4-team UNG Nighthawk Classic. Game times 4 and 6 on Friday, 2 and 4 on Saturday, with North Georgia playing the latter game each day.
What an effort. That's going to be fun, too.
That's because good basketball teams coming in here. How about that? A missed free throw.
And got the tied up on the missed shot. North Georgia. Are they resetting the clock? They are. So shot clock to 30, game clock at 40.6. Sticker hands it to Martin. Up by 5 with the ball. And a foul out front And that will be number 5 on Sophie Henry, the second Pioneer to explore the floor, back to the bench.
That's a tough order.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure there's an analytics report out there, but how many fouls does Caroline Martin draw against the team?
A bunch. That would be an interesting metric to look at, though. Caroline settles in. The lead is 5. Missed that one uncharacteristically. 30.4 seconds left.
Or she did the air free throw right there. You know what that means?
This one's good.
She's dialing it in.
And she did. 69-63. The lead for North Georgia with 30.4 seconds to go. 30-second timeout on the floor.
Let's say timeout so she can advance. Gonna go side out in front of their own bench here.
By the way, you talked about the games coming later this week. Nice start to the year for the men.
Yeah, that's right. They're on the road tomorrow night at Southern Wesleyan for their third consecutive, obviously, non-league game to open the year. And then they will be in the building Saturday at 12 noon against Lincoln Memorial, top 10 team in the country.
What a test.
Saturday will be nooner men's game.
Yep.
2 and 4 women's game. Friday will be 4 and 6 women's games with games against Lincoln Memorial on Friday for the women. Carson Newman on Saturday for the women.
Doesn't get any easier. Schultz takes the inbound. Nicely defended by Martin. Nothing doing there. Sharamon puts it up from 17 feet, banks it in. 69-65, 22.3 to go, and a 4-point game. So they didn't get the 3 they wanted, but still got the shot to fall for Sharamon.
Yeah, 3 would have got it to at least a 1-point possession pending foul or turnover. But you got to kind of, with 22 seconds on the clock, that's still a lot of time left. You've got to assume that everything's not going to be a dead possession, right? So you got to assume that you're going to force the foul and make us go to the free throw line, and knowing that, you know, there's going to be some damage there, collateral damage mathematically. So here, I think it is a deny for 5, steal the inbound, foul the catch. Or it's identify a bad free throw shooter, which we don't necessarily have on the floor, and foul right now.
It will be Fahey inbounding just about in front of Coach Burson on the sideline. And it's knocked away by Schultz, the intended recipient, Earnhardt. They're going to be forced to take off a 10th or 2. Clock showing 22.3. They took off 2/10, so 22.1.
Another foul drawn by Caroline Martin.
Yep. That is Delana DeBusk, freshman from Green with the Eville, Tennessee. Caroline looking to expand this even further. Got the roll. 70-65. And that one no good. Knocked free. Schultz has it. 20 seconds to go. Schultz works to the right side. Closely guarded by Martin. Shermond, top of the key. Kayla Massop defends. The drive, the block. And Kayla Massop says, we will have none of that.
See, no, there, I'm better with her taking a swing at it on a short shot clock.
10.7 to go. 5-point ball game. Sharamon for 3. It's up. It is no good. Rebound. Martin knocked away. Tham with 5, 4. Schultz air ball out of bounds with 2. And that is going to be 1 second left. North Georgia will have survived the inbound to Fahey, and that is your ball game. North Georgia comes from behind to beat an exceptionally good Tusculum University Pioneer team by 5.
Got some work to do, Craig, still trying to identify everybody's roles. But I tell you what, it's what our coaching staff kind of hangs their hat on. They'll get on the tape. They'll be a little bit cleaner by the time this weekend rolls around, and I'm looking forward to seeing them again twice this weekend at the Nighthawk Classic. But that's a win that's going to resonate, I think. Tusculum's going to go do damage in their league, and I think that's going to resonate and provide some value for us later in the year.
Well done by North Georgia, winning their home opener here at the Convocation Center, improving to 2-0 on the season. Tusculum falling to 2-1. On behalf of Lee Glenn and everybody with the Nighthawk Sports Network, I'm Craig Corbin saying again your final 70-65, North Georgia over